Hello everyone, my name is Mayank and I was software engineer working in Ireland. So I got many questions regarding the driving test and everything. How do you get license in Ireland? So I'm gonna quickly share without wasting any further time. How do we apply? What is the whole process there? So all of these questions will automatically be resolved once I'll show you the whole process from starting till the end. So the first thing is when you come to Ireland, all you need is a license. If you already hold a license from another country, let's say from India, so that license is not valid here. Even if you have the full license and everything back in India, that license isn't valid here. So the first thing is you will have to go through the entire process, and I will tell you what you need to do in order to do that in case you want to drive here in Ireland. So the first thing you want to get is the learner's permit, so that you will get the learner's license first, and then you will get the full license. So in order to get the learner's permit, you will have to go through, I'll show you. So in the learner's driver, like for first time you will be learning here, you will be driving. So the thing is, you will have to get the learner's permit. So in order to get the learner's permit, you should have the ppsn number. So even if you arrived here in Ireland, the first thing you will have to get is the ppsn number, which is called as public services card. And with the once you get the public services card delivered at your address, it is free of cost, by the way. So you can just apply for it once you come here as an immigrant. And then you will have to, with the public services card, you will get the number, and with that number you will have to register at the my gov website. And there, once you will register with that ppsn number, all your details will be present there, like your address and everything. So that you need that in order to get the learner's permit. And by learner's permit, I mean the card which looks just like the driving license card that you get in India, but it is learning license. Uh, so you should have this, and you should successfully pass the driver theory test in the category you are applying. So maybe let's say we are applying for the car, so you will have to pass the driver theory test. Now this is the main part. For passing the driver theory test, you will have to learn lot many questions, the rules and regulations that you have to follow here in Ireland. So in order to follow that, what you need to do, you need to have the official app. So the official app that contains lot many questions, like around 700 questions are there. Out of 700, once you book the test, you will have to clear 35 to 36 questions out of 40. So looks good, right? So for in order to get that official app, so probably this is the official app. I mean, under the RSA, this is the driver theory test, right? So theorytest.ie, if you go here, so you will find that you get the learning app. So if you click on that learning app, so this looks like this one. The symbol you can remember. So in iOS, even Android, you can have the same DTT app by RSA. RSA is nothing but Road Safety Authority. So there you will get all of the rules and regulations that you have to follow while driving the car. And yeah, I mean, all about that. So you will get all the questions you have to prepare for your driver's theory test from here. So once you will and this app is paid, you will have to first, once you try to download that app, it will ask for the payment first. And then once you pay for that app, you will get the all the questions and everything in this format, whatever it is showing, right? And you can practice all the questions and everything. And then I will say that you have to go through all of the questions again and again. 700 questions are there, by the way. So you'll have to learn, understand the rules, and then after you get all of these questions, easily you are able to answer. You will have to do the mock test, and everything is available in that app. And that app, you have to pay some amount for that app. I don't remember the amount, but you can see. And then once you have it, you will have to book that driver theory test. Okay. So once you go here and you try to book, so in order to book, what you will need that ppsn number again, right? I told you. So in your book your test local center, and then you will provide your consent and everything, right? And you say that you want to book. And once you try to book, it will ask that which form of ID do you have, right? The hard copy they need, right? So if you have the hard copy of the PPSN public services card, then you can take care. And then your PPSN should be here and should be correct. It should have the correct address mentioned, and then your name and everything. And once you will do, you will have to pay 45 euros, and you can say that you want to book the test. So it will go to the separate booking site, and then you can book the test. So that's the process for driving theory test. Once you go to the test center, you have to physically go to the test center that you will choose. And then once you pass the test, you will get this kind of thing in the email. So this is how it looks, because I got my test passed. So out of 40, my 39 questions were correct, only one was incorrect. So you will get your this kind of test, and then the test certificate and everything over the email, and from the pro metric. And it will say that, like, what all questions you have corrected, in which category you have the correct questions. So under the safe and responsible, managing risk, legal matters, control of vehicle, technical matters. So the legal matters, I guess, I was one short with this. So that's how it is the official report that you will get. And once you will get that passing report, then you will have to apply through the ndls site, national driving licensing service. And then here you can apply online, and you will have to pay the fees. Once you will pay the fees, then after that, after having the eye test and everything, the form and everything done, then you will have apply. And once you will apply, uh, they will uh, they will cross check all of the information that you have sent. And once that is approved, you will get your learner's permit physical card delivered at your address. And once that card is delivered to your address, then you can drive car, with a L sign on your car desk. And then other than that, that is not a full license. So that means, in case you want to drive your own car, you want to purchase your own car, you can. But at the time of purchase also, you need another person who has the full license sitting along with you, so that you can drive. And if you are driving alone, that's not allowed, because you are on learner's permit. And if you don't carry any of your old license, you do not have any of your old license, any Indian license, then you will have to attend 12 lessons, which are mandatory lessons, in order to go for the full license. So that 12 lessons you need to apply. And all of these car driving lessons, which is called as essential driver training lessons, you will have to take from the approved driving instructors. So the approved driving instructor list is mentioned at this site. You will go to these services, just go to the rsa.ie, just go to services, and then under the services, you see services, learner driver, driving license, and then car driving license. I'm going through the official website, so it's not that I'm making up things. So under the car driving license, you will see that you will have to attend these lessons. And what all these lessons are? These lessons are like, one lesson is 1 hour each. You will have to call that driving instructor. And then the list of driving instructor you can get from this site, rsa even. And then from that site, uh, you these kind of lessons will be given to you, like 1 hour lessons. So all of these 12 lessons will be covered, night driving calmly and everything. And once you will get all your lessons done, the driver will upload your report onto a portal, where you can see what all lessons has been covered. And once you have completed those lessons, all those 12 hours lessons, 12 1 hour lessons by these sessions, and then you can apply for booking the final test. So that test, one instructor will take your test, and then he will check all of these. It's a 1 hour 45 minutes to 1 hour test. And like, the passing rate is not that high. And you have to clear those tests. So that's how you need to do. Then you need to apply. And the application can only be made Once you have completed all of your lessons and it is uploaded onto the website, and then only you can be the part of that waiting list where you can actually apply for the final test. And once you clear that final test, you are authorized to drive alone, and with the n symbol. So n symbol you need to carry till 2 years, that you have to display on your windscreen, right? So that's how it is done. And just one thing, there are too many carries that if I already have the license from India, so can I have some advantage, or I can drive? I don't know about that. Maybe you can drive for a year, but I'm not sure about that. But still, I would recommend to have the Irish license, right? It's valid worldwide. So if you have that license, you can drive in US, you can drive in any other European countries. So it will be easy for you, you know, in order to not to convert but to make a license here. The one advantage is, if you have a license back in India, and you will have to carry your DL extract, driving license extract from India. So once you have that DL extract, you can, after the learner's permit, the process is same till the learner's permit. But after these lessons, you will have to pay per lesson price, right? And so you'll have to go. So if you know how to drive, obviously you know the car controls and everything, right? Positioning and everything. So why to repeat all of that? So you can apply for your reduced EDT. So you don't need to give your 12 lessons. Instead, you will be giving 6 lessons. But in order to get those letter exempted, first of all, you need the learner's driver permit, and then after that you will apply for your lessons redemption. So in order to apply for that, you need to go here. And what all things are needed? First of all, you should have foreign driving license extract, not the license but the extract, license plus extract. So DL extract is basically a format wherein they will wherein they will mention that on this date you are able to apply, or your license is still active or not. Physical, you have the DL card, but yeah, but they don't know, the Irish government don't know that you already have the the license is active or not. So all of that DL extract. So see my DL extract, I'll show you. So this is my DL extract that I got from Delhi government, right? I applied online. It says that DL is still active, and it on which date it was printed and everything is mentioned, address and everything, right? And it has my photo, it has my signature, and all of that is there. So I got it from the Sarthi app before coming here, right? So all of those informations are here. And once you have this DL extract with you, then you will and the learner's permit, you will have to apply for the reduced EDT. So in order to apply for the reduced EDT, what you need to do is you need to actually fill this form. So that form you will get at the rsa.ie, and just type on Google rsa.ie and then reduce EDT. It will show you the link. Then this is form you need to fill. In this form, you need to fill your name and your Irish driver number. So once you get the learner's permit, you will get the driver number. So driver number is in the fourth D field. So you'll have to enter that there, and then the email address, mobile phone number. Foreign license number is your Indian license number and issuing country, valid from and to date. And you will take, and you will have to send the color photo. Don't send original license. You just have to send your photocopies, and then you have to sign it, and then you have to tick all of that, right? The first one, and probably, and then you have to mail all of these things to the licensing authority. So once you have all of these things, you will have to send it to cork center. So basically reduce EDT, this center you need to send through any of your courier service that you prefer. You will have to send. Once you will send, it will take, I think, 15 to 20 days. And they will give you all of your document that you are sending back, along with uh, along with an approved or rejected status, that you are able to take the reduced EET lessons or not. Once you will get that approval letter, then only go for the driving test, I would suggest. And then you will only have to give 6 lessons out of 12 once you have that letter. So see, in reduced EET, you will only need to give only 6 lessons. So wherein all tick is made, you will have to give only 6 lessons. And once you are through, then after those 6 lessons completion, you don't have to wait for applying for the driving test. You can just apply for the driving test, and it's all done. And then you can either pass or fail, whatever. No, I mean, it depends on your driving capability. And if you don't have that license from India, then there is a waiting period. You will have to wait 6 months. If you are doing everything fresh, you are not taking reduced EDT, then you will have to wait after completing all of the 12 lessons. You will have to wait six months at least. See, it is written, it's better to spread